So today we'll start with effects of trust issues in relationship. They are numerous, but I just have to mention a few. Number one is unnecessary. You're welcome to this section B on trust issues, and I will do a quick recap on what we handled in the first part. We looked at what causes trust issues, the root cause of trust issues. We talked about fear. We talked about lack of communication, past experience, lack of confidence in your partner or in yourself, among other points. I also look at what causes trust issue. I define trust in my best definition, and I talked about how important trust is in a relationship, especially that which must work. So today we'll start with effects of trust issues in relationship. They are numerous, but I just have to mention a few. Number one is unnecessary jealousy. When you are having trust issues in relationship, jealousy will definitely set in, and it's very unnecessary. And this can lead to various things. It can lead to dangerous acts, like to the extent of you physically abusing your partner, especially when jealousy is from the male part. Yes, that is the extent of having trust issues that you do not deal with in that relationship. And other form of even abuse, emotional abuse, mental abuse can set in. Physical abuse is the one that is so obvious. Others that are not obvious, like mental abuse and emotional abuse, can also set in because you don't trust your partner. Then another effect of trust issues can lead to resentment and anger, because you are not settled within you, because you are having concerns, you are holding a lot of things back. You have resentment, it leads to anger. And remember, anger is just a word short of danger. So that means a relationship that is having trust issue is in danger. You are in danger, your partner also is in danger. So you need to address that trust issues in that relationship. The last thing I'll be mentioning is trust issues can speak on your health. Yes, by the time you're having trust issues that is leading to depression, definitely you're already calling in some other health conditions. You are calling in some other concerns into your body, into your life. So you need to address trust issues. That's just the whole point of all this discussion. And we'll be diving into how to address causes of trust issues. We've looked at root causes in part A, and we're going to be looking at how to address it. Now, number one here is work on your fear. Some people have this special fear of trusting people, especially in relationship. They call it pistantrophobia. Right? Pistantrophobia is a kind of fear whereby you don't trust people, you don't easily trust someone, especially in relationship. And so if this is your kind of fear, or you have this general fear of what if and uncertainty of life, then you need to address it. You can remember the story of Job in Job chapter 3 verse 25-26, where the Bible says, that which I fear has come upon me. So that which you fear definitely always happen. You know definitely as a believer that Satan uses fear to blossom wherever fear is entertained and not dealt with. So now is the time to sit up and work on this fear. That fear is not an excuse to carry on trust issues in your relationship. Now is the time to deal with it, and definitely in you working on it, you need the help of the Holy Spirit, no doubt. And that's why as a believer, we are being advised to fuel our faith and fight our fear. I pray God will help you at this junction in the name of Jesus. So next in working on the root cause of fear is proper communication. The truth is that individuals in relationship values communication at different volume, at different level. Let me use the word level. The way I might value communication in relationship that I want to take serious, unless if I just want to be in that relationship for joke or to while away time. If I mean for a relationship to work or to last, there I might value communication, proper communication, more than you. And yet we are both in that relationship together. When you understand your partner and you know him or her to value communication, then definitely you need to be plain and proper. You need to properly communicate with your partner, because you not doing such can suggest to him or her, which can create doubts, and doubts gradually transfer to trust issues. And you want to have a proper communication with your partner. Next, in dealing with root cause of trust issues, is dealing properly from a relationship, especially relating to trust issues, before entering a new one. Maybe a relationship that did not work because your past partner, your ex, betrayed your trust. Please kindly heal properly, else your new partner will suffer for it. All things are passed away. All things have become new. Yes, let it be in action and in deed. Stop comparing your ex with your new person. Stop comparing your new partner with your ex, that was how she betrayed my trust, that was how he messed up, that was how he jilted me. No, stop comparing. All things are passed away. Let it be in action and in deed. Next in this line is building your confidence. Yes, build your confidence in yourself. Build your confidence in your partner. That you went for that person, definitely there was something you saw, there was something that attracted you. That you're still in that relationship, there is something that's keeping you in that relationship, and you're hoping, yes, it transfer into something that is worthwhile for the rest of your life. So it is now you need to build your confidence in your partner and in yourself. There's no point getting married to somebody you're not confident in. That is headache all through your life. So you need to work on some funny mentality. You need to work on some insecurity. You don't need to be snooping into his or her privacy to ascertain trust or not. Yes, I'm not saying your partner should be secretive or should keep his or her personal stuff from you. No, that is not being plain. That is not being honest, especially when it comes to marriage. But I'm saying that by the time you are going into his or her private stuff because you want to ascertain your thought pattern, your feelings, your emotion, all the likes, then definitely you are breaking confidence, you are affecting your mentality, you are building insecurity, you are building doubts and every other negative things that help trust issues in relationship. And in case of this trans relationship, I've heard of people that said they're having trust issues because their partner is far from them. It is not the distance. It is the doubt that we have allowed over time that is transferring into trust issues. So that is what you should look at. What is causing your doubt in that individual? Sit up, address it with your partner. And last that I have here is be honest with your partner, especially that which you are in a present relationship that your partner right now has broken the trust in that relationship. Be sincere with him or her. Be vulnerable to her. Explain and express your fears and feelings. Yes, it is important to mention it that he or she has made mistake, but people change. People make mistakes, people change, people learn and they move on. So you need to evaluate as your partner really move on from his or her past mistake. And I'm not in any way, shielding or suggesting that you intentionally make mistake in the name of your partner should always trust you. No, I will still even look at people that are not trustworthy. But I'm just trying to say that for a relationship to work and move on, especially that which should last and become something worthwhile, you should definitely forgive your partner and move on. But when you have to keep playing detective in your relationship, I will not advise you continue in that relationship, especially when you're not talking of marriage. Playing a detective in that relationship is tasking, is killing, and is frustrating. That is not a relationship. That is a case, a legal case. All right, now jokes apart, I know that trust takes a while to build. It takes just a second to break and might take a lifetime to build. So now to someone that is untrustworthy, do not expect someone to trust you when you are not trustworthy. Do not expect someone to accept you the way you are. If you sincerely want the relationship to work, then take steps. I wonder why you are shady to someone you want to spend the rest of your life with. I wonder why you can't complain. I wonder why you can't be trustworthy, you can't be reliable. You need to learn honesty, because no relationship can strive without trust. So it is not your partner's responsibility to only trust you. You yourself have to be trustworthy. The next is stop faulting your partner. That is the one not trusting me. She's the one not trusting me. She's the one always suspecting my moves. She's the one suspecting my actions. What about you? Are you truly trustworthy? Are you doing things that make someone say you are trustworthy? Are you truly reliable? Are you honest? So all of this must be put in place. Don't just fault your partner for not trusting you. We need to ask you, are you trustworthy? You cannot demand to be trusted. Just trust me does not work either. You must prove yourself to be honest, to be full of integrity, to be dependable, to be reliable, to be accountable. Let your partner earn your trust. I'll be able to talk a lot from my own point of view on trust issues. I would love to hear from you, viewers and everyone watching this video. What's your take on trust issues? How do you think trust issues can be addressed in relationship, in courtship? Whose fault is it even when you're talking of trust issues in relationship? How can someone heal from trust relationship? What's your experience about trust issues in relationship? I want to hear from you in the comment section. Till I come your way next time, I remain your relationship partner, Olatam Delatide. Thank you.